Welcome everyone to Hangover this time. I was about to say Short Party, but this is not Short Party. This is a very different show. With me again, though, is Herpus, this guy.
Yes, I am here.
Timbits from Canada.
It's not that different.
and Cappi from a different part of Canada.
I was not here before, but I'm here after the party just to clean it up.
Yeah.
Mom has to clean up our mess.
Yeah, actually.
We fucked up bad.
We fucked up so bad! Okay, so we've never made a chart hangover before. Our parties have not gotten this bad. But the last chart party was kind of a disgrace.
How the fuck did everything... How did everything go wrong?
So...
It's opposite day, dude. It's opposite season.
It is opposite season because all the shows that looked so bad were so good. And all the shows that looked good actually have turned out to be like,
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing a hangover. And because Mom complained that she wasn't here for the party.
To supervise.
Like, she literally wrote to me the day after, like, what the fuck happened in this house? Why did... I was so angry. Everything I saw from this party it made me mad. She can now be here to set the record straight. So Cappi's here with us.
Is she really, though? Oh, I think I heard
something. I am.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
So that is the point of Chart Hangover. The fall season threw a curveball at us.
Yeah.
Me and Herpus have gone over everything that we wanted to try. And we thought that this was going to be a pretty shit season.
Yeah.
We thought we would drop pretty much like 70% of the stuff that we yellowed in the party, right?
That's usually how it goes.
I'm just going to show you what this looks like at a glance.
Jesus.
It's a lot of greens.
The number is staggering this season, though.
Yeah. So me and Herpus are watching 18 shows.
I'm watching about 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is a lot more than my 0 from last season.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's quite an increase.
So Cappi, how much have you tried this season?
Many. Maybe this, like, in the end, maybe like 2 I didn't have the time of trying to watch.
Wait, out of everything or out of just the stuff that's interesting?
Both, but I've watched a lot this week.
I'll put it this way, right?
What kind of answer is that?
Did you try obvious bullshit like Achimano Inoche?
Yes.
No, I didn't try that either.
No. Cappi is a strange being. Cappi, what did you not try? Like, how much of this have you tried? Have you tried like 70% of this list?
Like King's Raid, I will not try. I tried Climbing Girl. I tried.
Did you try Hypnosis Mike?
She did. I remember that.
Oh my god. Okay, we should start from the top though. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
So let's just quickly knock some of these out, right?
Yeah.
So as always, we're on Live Chart, the best charting website. Fuck you if you use anything else.
Why would you
we're in the fall season.
Right.
We're sorting by average user rating this time because it just puts all of this stuff at the bottom that we don't care about.
Pretty much.
So it helps out.
Yep.
So Black Clover's still running.
Nobody's watching it, I don't think.
We're not watching it. Like,
maybe?
I'm still curious because I dropped this episode 148 episodes ago.
Jesus Christ, why is there 448 episodes on?
Because
people tell me that it's
I know.
Somehow.
Yes, everyone's telling me it's become good. I keep hearing that this show has a very weak first arc, and then after that is one of the better shonens.
I don't believe them. I just don't.
I have a hard time believing them too.
I also don't really think I'd bother.
One day maybe. Look, it's probably better than Boruto, and I have seen 65.
I mean,
plus
that's
episodes.
not that hard.
Don't you skip filler?
I just skip filler. That's why I said I've seen 65 plus because I'm at 128 or something.
All right.
I've seen all of the filler in Boruto.
Oh my god! I have seen a lot of the filler too. I saw the whole water arc.
Have you seen the cute filler?
That's a good arc though.
Some of the filler is just cute. It's just
it's not a good arc.
That's a good. For a filler arc, for Boruto, for a filler arc, that's a good arc.
No. You can't just fucking.
For Boruto.
You can't just fucking qualify with both for Boruto and for a filler arc, and then say that's a good arc. That's cheating, Timbit. That's like being you know what? For being shit and for coming from Herpus's ass, that tasted good.
It did though.
All right. No, Timmy.
Everything's relative, one. Okay. Let's
Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Okay,
it's
so
better than Boruto, probably.
And it's ongoing still. Now, we spent a lot of time last short party hyping it up. I'm just gonna reiterate. Enen is good. Enen is fun. It's a show that just a ride, and you just get to watch it and enjoy it, and everything's cool. And nothing makes sense. It doesn't need to. It's just a bunch of cool set pieces doing cool ass things with really loud noises.
Pretty much. Loud noises are keto.
And a lot of Sakuga. It's fun.
Yes.
So since no one else watching that except me and Herpus, we're gonna keep on moving.
No.
Oh, on Cappi,
No, I'm
right?
watching it.
Oh, you're watching it?
Yeah,
Actually,
yes.
Fire Force.
I'm actually
how deep-
watching it.
How deep are you?
Not Fire Force. Dungeon Meshi.
I thought we had a Fire Force watcher.
Oh, your mouse was over Dungeon Meshi.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, how are you doing with Dungeon Meshi? You and Herpes can talk about it. He likes it.
No. Wait. I thought you were skipping. Yeah, your mouse was on Dungeon Mashi.
Are you watching it?
Dungeon Mashi, yes.
Fire Force? No.
No.
Okay.
Poor
I'm caught up now with what happened.
All right.
Okay, I'm not I mean, I'm skipping it because I haven't seen. I don't think I finished season 1.
No, you didn't.
I
You
didn't.
saw the Kino episode. You said, "All right, I'm fine with not watching anymore." I said, "Yeah, sure, I'm fine." You watched the Kino episode.
I watched
I'm
episode
fine.
8. Yeah, I got to episode 8.
Yeah.
But Herpes liked the first season.
I liked the first season. I
too.
didn't quite like what happened afterwards because they rushed it to hell and back to get to a better climax, to get to a understandable climax. But
Yeah, I haven't seen season 2 yet.
me neither. Cappi, what about you?
Oh, we're talking about Dungeon Mashi now?
Yeah, is it good?
Yeah.
No, it's fucking terrible. I hate it. I just watched it with somebody that's a lot more invested. I don't know what is the point. There's no end game. It's just whatever is the girl of that season. Save her.
What?
But he's actually in love with somebody else. Just get stronger. But what is the end? I don't
I
understand the main point.
I thought the end point was pretty obvious in season 1. Like, it's just get strong enough to be on equal status with Ain, right?
With girl.
Yeah, with
But
girl.
they don't interact with each other because he's always saving the other fucking girls.
Oh no! Do you know what this is? Is it Bakuman? Is that what it's called? It's not Bakuman. Is it?
The manga show?
The manga show.
The manga?
Yeah,
It's just the manga show.
Oh my god.
What?
So me and Herpes have this thing against Bakuman where we don't like it because in the beginning he meets girl and then he's like, by the way, girl, the plot is that I will not talk to you until I've done the plot. And so
Yeah,
we just get blue ball the
It's
whole
true.
show.
That's
And
not
we're really
true.
mad about that. Because we wish it would just be like a good manga show and then the romance would also just be good and consistent.
Right, but you can ignore him and you can.
And then his friend
You can get your
just
romance
also has a
from his friend
girlfriend.
who gets a wife.
And then just have it. All right, yeah, okay. I understand. I think I understand. Also, Cappi, I looked up a bit into it, and apparently, was it the dude who is directing another show we're going to watch out later on? Made the first season of Dungeon Meshi. Like he directed the first season, but he didn't direct any of the other seasons, which might be why. I like
That would
the
make
first season
sense,
that
yes.
I just want to say, I think JC Staff is making nothing good this season.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean,
JC Staff has
sounds
been
like
well.
typical JC Steph seasons.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have to know that Herpes is probably JC Staff's favorite, biggest fan.
I love JC. I love
yeah.
JC Steph, but they have made a lot of good shows in the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. What was their last one? Their last one was it still Machikata Mazuka?
Was that JC Staff?
Yeah, that was JC Staff.
That was-
Surprisingly.
That was
Yeah,
good.
probably.
yeah.
That's their last good show, probably. Yeah.
I feel like there was something recently, but I don't remember what it was. So fuck it. Yeah.
Whatever.
All right, moving on. I think.
Alright, so Jujutsu Kaisen. Mappa put out a
good.
show, and I can yet not point to the flaw.
It's really good. And, people say Black Clover is just new Naruto. This is kind of new Naruto.
Okay, so here's my take on that. I think that the most Naruto thing about this show is the dynamic between the 4 main characters, right? You have your
Right.
Naruto, your Sasuke, your Sakura, and you have your obvious Kakashi ripoff, okay? Like,
Right. But even like the Sakura is like.
All right.
yeah, the Sakura's like a big punch girl.
Yeah, Sakura and Kakashi and a bit Naruto are like the most egregious.
Yeah.
Sasuke's kind of like the edgy dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not as much of a like carbon copy of Sasuke, and Naruto's pretty different too.
Right.
But Naruto, the dude who's the main character, is still possessed by a demon that gives him hidden power. But yeah, the Kakashi dude is just like, he's just Kakashi. Like
he's just Kakashi but younger.
It's like in every moment of writing, the author was like, what would Kakashi do?
It's like they took Kakashi's mask and flipped it upside down so that it covered his eyes, and they're like, there he is, new character.
Covered both eyes instead of just one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you made this? I made this. I made this. It's not fucking me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But here's the thing though. Other than the character writing, it's not very Naruto, right? It's way more Bleach.
No. Oh yeah,
Which is
absolutely.
way more aesthetic.
Like the aesthetic is Bleach, the fights is Bleach, the way that like the idea behind the fight with like the demons and the more mature teenager urban setting is Bleach.
We were talking about this, right? And I was like, I mean, sure, but like the combat's still pretty Naruto, right? And then he just gives the main character a sword, and then I just look at him, he looks at me, and I just like, oh my fucking god, okay, it's Bleach.
Bankai.
Yeah. It also got a bit like of Dororo with he has to hunt down the 20 pieces of the demon and shit.
Yeah, a bit.
I feel like the powers are pretty Bleach as well.
Yeah.
But
I'd say they're more Bleach.
The powers are definitely more Bleach than Naruto.
yeah.
Except that the edgy guy definitely just like did Naruto hand signs in the first episode.
Yeah,
which was kind of weird.
Yeah. But yeah, basically what we're saying is you take these two classic shonen mangas, you mix them together, and you get Jujutsu Kaisen. But there's more polish to it than to either of those two, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Probably because it's just,
absolutely.
like, you know,
it's just like a really high production value one core show.
Yeah, exactly. Like the modern way to adapt shonen. Like this is how shonen will be adapted for the foreseeable future. It's
Which is great. I like it a lot better.
Yeah. Except Black Clover.
Except Black Clover. Fuck Black Clover.
Has the old
and Boruto,
model.
obviously.
Yeah, but
I do want to add that I've been quiet through this whole time because I've never really watched Naruto and Bleach ever. So
fake weed.
But no, just that was just irrelevant at the moment, whatever. But what I'm reading right now and what I have seen it being compared to is Chainsaw Man. And I am very curious to see where that's going.
You read it?
Yeah, there definitely is a bit. There are a bit of Chainsaw Man. Like I was thinking about Chainsaw Man when I was watching this, mostly because the way it's animated and the way the fights move are pretty much what I'd think Chainsaw Man would look adapted, and like it's pretty hype. But I don't think Chainsaw Man's going to be adapted because it's pretty much about to finish. And I mean, you know, they're not gonna say, hey, let's make an anime for something that's about to finish.
Oh,
It's not happening.
So Chainsaw Man, I still think is getting the anime soon, right?
I mean, nothing's been greenlighted.
Nothing?
No.
I mean, I think we're not that far off of an adaptation.
I
think 2021, 2022, there's gonna be something.
Maybe, but like what I'm seeing, it's pretty much gonna be finished before 2021 rolls around.
Yeah.
But like, how many like finished shows get an adaptation? Like, there's some shows where like the adaptation comes and then the manga ends like during the adaptation.
But like, how many hyper popular Shonen Jump things don't get adaptations?
I mean, a number, I'd assume. I'm pretty. I don't have a chart.
And honestly, like Hinamaru Sumo got its anime right as the manga was ending.
I mean, maybe.
Which was like the biggest one that I know of that hadn't gotten the anime yet.
Yeah, but like at the same time, if it's greenlighted, that means it's been like, you know, in production for a while. That it'd be a difference if like we got an announcement, but since we haven't had an announcement and it's this late in,
it might be the thing that actually happened. We're gonna reference Bakuman again.
Yeah.
In Bakuman, if you remember, one of their goals was to get an anime.
Yeah.
But their first manga didn't get an anime because it was too edgy, and that might be where Chainsaw Man is.
Very possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so Attack on Titan, I'm not gonna talk about. It's not out yet. The final season won't air for 48 more days.
We're not even gonna talk about Mahoka.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Did anyone watch this?
No, don't mention that. No, second season of Irregular Magic High School. That's the worst fucking show I've ever seen in my life. Are you fucking kidding me?
Cappi?
I'm not watching, but my boyfriend is actually invested in it, so I will be watching it in the background.
I swear, Jason seems like such a fun guy, but he has such incredibly shit taste. Jesus Christ, man, get a grip.
Right.
Jesus, he liked Regular Magic High School. I'm sorry, Cappi. I could never be near that man.
Cappi.
He seems like such a fun, cool
Out of the
person,
stuff you saw from the corner of your eye,
I never want to
what
watch
did you
anime
think?
with this guy.
The stuff you saw from the corner of your eye, what did you think?
It's just
It's the second
not
season.
memorable and just like okay magical school stuff. It's
just magic school bullshit at its worst.
I guess.
That's all it is. That's what it is.
That is cool.
Okay. Timbits. If Asterix War is a 10,
it shows a 1.
It's still a 1. Even if Asterix War is a 10, the regular Magic High School is still a 1. Okay.
It's that bad.
It's that bad. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
Timmy.
Yeah.
So here we go. Tonikage Kawaii.
Yeah, Tonikage Kawaii. The show with a really good OP.
Yes.
The show with is pretty good OP.
It's really good.
No, it's like OP of the season. What is there that can be?
Timmy, you read the manga for this, right?
Yeah, that's one of my
How
favorite
does it hold up?
Production's pretty shit. And and not being able to like get like into it fast because we were watching it weekly, so you only get like.
How many chapters maybe?
It's probably been like 5 chapters, something like that.
Oh,
the first
in 3 episodes, mind. We've seen 3 episodes of this.
Yeah, the first few chapters are really long.
Okay, they're like
chapters get a lot shorter as it goes on. Chapters become like 10 pages after a while.
So I thought the show was really good in episode 1 and 2. Episode 3, I still think it's really good, but the introduction of the 2 new girls really felt weird in a show that's not supposed to be like a harem or like a best girl kind of show, but more of like it's supposed to be as a straight romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were kind of just introduced as, girls that have a possibility to win the MC Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of off.
What? No, I don't think that's true at all.
No. They were introduced.
It's just an introduction.
No, Kaname is introduced as just like a completely like separate character. It's like, oh, I'm married, and she's like, oh, okay. She's just like a character, like a friend of the main characters. Aya is introduced as like having a crush, and that's supposed to be like a weird, like it's supposed to be like, played off as a joke because she's like, oh, you're his family, and then like, there's a joke with that at the end of the episode.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah, but like
they're definitely, that's just like a joke. They're definitely not supposed to be portrayed as like love interests at all.
I feel like they were because like what happens in actuality as well is that they're giving personality. They're giving like, dude, she's like this and she's funny and she's cute and she's like etc. etc. Like it's not they're showing off her personality traits.
They're not romantic characters.
I get the point of why they were introduced this way was to like give the whole like jealousy plot to Tsukasa, right?
To who?
To Tsukasa.
Give me a color.
Yeah.
Main girl.
Right, main girl. Tsukasa. Yeah, so she gets the jealousy thing at the end of the episode, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the purpose of why they were sort of like half introduced. Yeah, exactly.
This is why you motherfucker. You looked at the fucking, no fucking shit, you looked at the synopsis and then you were like, Tsukasa, you motherfucker, I'm out of you. No fucking wonder. And then you have the gall to look at me and say, Tsukasa, the main girl, you fucking idiot. I swear to God.
Yeah, I'm just really disappointed that you didn't cheat like I did.
I'm gonna fucking throw this water at you. You motherfucker. All right, whatever.
Anyway,
what were you saying?
Anyway,
like,
back.
It's purely like utilitarian that they're set up this way, and I think that like I don't think the show has any intention of like using them as romantic like sidekicks.
No, they're not.
But the way they're introduced, because it's an episode that we only get one a week, right? Yep. We're left off at this cliffhanger with the whole jealousy thing, right? Yeah. And it just feels really bad because we don't get to see the continuation right away. Like it just hurts the weekly experience. It's probably fine.
I feel like the weekly experience isn't that good for the show, especially early on. Yeah. Just because it takes a while to hit its groove. I'll probably by like episode 6, I think it'll be into like the real good part.
Yeah, I hope so.
Episode, just watch 6 episodes, dude. I swear it gets better.
No. That's bullshit. Because episode 1 and 2 were fucking.
I know. I'm just saying the way he put it.
Yeah, but episode 1 and 2 were fucking good.
They're pretty good.
I think they're really. I think this show. I mean, this. Yeah. Again, the production isn't that good, but it's not like a huge detriment because like the art in the manga isn't that good anyway.
Okay.
It's pretty.
I will say that like
the production is that bad.
I mean, it's pretty lackluster. Like I will say that like episode 3 really made me consider dropping it because it was for me it just felt like trope after trope after trope and like I don't know. But like, hey, I'll stick with it for a while longer. Why not?
Okay. I think
Show's
episode 1 and 2 were
Herpus
fucking
gay.
good. And because episode 1 and 2 are fucking good, I'll give it like the week episode 3. It won't be the first show to have that.
All right.
Yeah.
Like, remember, Zombieland Saga had one of the worst episode 3s ever, and it still was a good show.
And that's because episode 2 was fucking like episode of the season.
Episode of the year.
Cappi, you have not said a single thing. I'm pretty sure you've seen this. Have you seen this?
I have not seen this. Keep that away from me. If you love this, I do not want to destroy something that you love. Good on you.
I mean, Cappi. It's not for Cappi, right? Because it's about a happy couple getting married, and Cappi hates two things. Cappi hates marriage and kids, right? Like
for a second, I thought you were gonna say happy couples.
She wants to be Jason's girlfriend until she's 85. You know, like this is just what Cappi is, and Cappi hates this, and Cappi hates Abe. This show loves Abe.
This show loves Abe.
Exactly. Yes.
Abe does love the show. Episode 2 was so funny to me because it was literally a Shinzo Abe making anime being like, look how easy it is to get married. There's nighttime openings where you can get married discreetly. It's just a paper. You can do it instantly.
It's so easy.
Just get married. Yeah. Look,
don't even
there's
need
a
the raid or
futon
the
store. You can move in together. Wink, wink.
Store.
These are the different kinds of futons you can get. Yes, and then you can
Well,
both sleep on the same futon.
I want to mention, by the way, this is something I want to mention because Herpus is like, oh, it's trope. But I really like in episode 2, they do the trope where like Nasa goes to kiss Tsukasa while she's asleep. But then he's like, instead of like doing the trope where like she wakes up and the fucking hits him, he's just like, no, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
dumb bitch.
Yeah.
He's like,
that
no,
scene
I'm a
was so
fucking
good in general.
stupid piece of shit. And
Yeah,
then
he
he
was good.
just like gets up and fucking goes back to bed.
Okay.
Also, Tsukasa's
No, what are
real
you doing?
cute.
You can't skip One Piece.
I can skip One Piece because that anime is illegal and you should read the manga.
All right. I feel like this next one is also kind of illegal. And
What is
just
this?
skip it.
It's a Silverlink show. It's probably a 6.
Cappi, did you watch this?
We tried like 2 seconds. Nah, it's not good.
Okay.
It's basically Romeo and Juliet story
Okay.
wannabe thing.
Accurately charted then.
Yeah.
So Noblesse.
Oh boy.
I haven't seen it.
Cappi, have you seen it?
Nope.
Cappi, have you seen it?
Oh, sorry.
Timothy, you fucking
Right,
egomaniac.
you see. Like
sorry.
he hears Cappi and he hears Canuck. Have you seen it?
Timmy.
And then he answers on instinct.
Oh my god.
Okay, Cappi.
5 seconds.
Okay.
It's not worth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, would you like to go for it or should I?
Jesus Christ, you're shaking this table so much, Herpus.
I mean, that's why I don't.
You guys
That's why I
watch-
lean back, but you said I shouldn't.
Yeah, but you can
How
like
much,
hover arm it.
how much did you guys see?
Okay. So we watched Noblesse. Cappi, we got like 7 minutes in. How far did you get in?
3 seconds.
Until the kid with the broken arm walked to the school gate, and that's all I remember.
Yeah, we didn't get that far. I
No,
think.
we didn't get that far.
So, this is the third one out of the
Crunchyroll
Third-
man was.
Crunchyroll webtoon collaboration shows, right?
This is the third. I thought it was the fourth.
No, it's the third.
What would
I
the-
think
Oh.
it's
pretty
Tower
sure
of
the third.
God into God of High Schoolers into Noblesse, right?
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. Now I thought all three of them were shit, but it's been
All two of them.
it's been an
Alright.
escalated shitstorm.
Ah.
I feel
No,
like
Tower of God's definitely the best. Or sorry, God of High School is definitely the best one.
No, I don't think so. I think that show was really shit.
I mean, it was really shit, but I honestly think that Tower of God was probably more shit.
Tower
I
of
don't know.
God
maybe
had
it
some
was-
At least-
interesting world building behind it.
I guess it kind of did.
No,
huh?
it didn't. What the fuck?
No. Like, look. Compare. We're comparing shit to shit again.
Yeah, but like,
No.
but compared to
Tower of
God of
God
High
is what-
Schoolers, which is
Tower-
just,
God of High School at least had like good animation that'd be like, oh, pretty punches. And
Yeah.
I could just like zone
For
out
one
and do that.
episode?
For one episode that they reused in the OP.
Yeah.
No, they had good fights in all the episodes. What are you talking about?
They had some alright fights.
Okay, to be fair, we dropped in episode 4, but like, no.
I mean, episode 4 was. I think I remember like what was it? This other podcast as well. They said like, yeah, Jesus Christ, episode 4 was the worst thing I've ever seen.
I didn't get it. I watched the first 3 episodes, and all the first 3 episodes had good fight scenes.
Sure, but like, okay, we're going off point. Noblesse, it's shit.
It's really shit.
Shitty.
We dropped it when
It was 7 minutes of complete nonsense and just posturing from characters.
Yeah.
And then the designs are really, really disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
let me see. We dropped it when the literal vampire walked down the school and started sparkling, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's when we put it on pause and said, all right, that's enough.
I'm out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just this like weird. It's not even a good like people are gonna shit on me maybe and say like, oh, Whatta can't handle Bishonen. He's just anti this. No, I can watch a fucking Bishonen show.
We are watching a Bishonen show.
Yeah, tell them about the Bishonen show we're watching. That's good.
Moriarty.
Yeah, we're watching fucking Moriarty.
Moriarty is. Is it
No,
good? It's
spoilers,
good, but it's
spoilers.
whatever. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we just go next.
It's just a bad
Noblesse is bad. It's all
Noblesse is bad. Yeah, I think.
Okay, Cappi, this is your show. Take it away.
What, the 100 Men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No, I fell asleep at some point. Forget about it.
Moving on.
Accurately charted. Okay, so Majuro Tabi Tabi. I don't want to start. Herpus shouldn't start. You guys, what do you think?
This is surprisingly good. I liked the first episode a lot.
I plan to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Timbits.
cute. Girl cried. It was based.
Oh my god, this man and his fetishes. Anyway, Timbits, you have not seen episode 2 and 3, right?
No, I haven't seen episode 2 or 3. I
Okay,
was too busy
episode
with
2
life
and
to
3.
watch them.
Episode 2 and 3. This is actually like when it started, me and Herpus made a joke like, haha, Kino no Tabi, haha. It's actually Kino no
It's
Tabi.
Kino no Tabi.
What? That's like my favorite show, dude.
Yeah, it's like the show
Alright,
is
cool,
so
based.
obviously inspired by Kino.
Does
That-
the broom talk?
No.
No, it doesn't. No, it's just her. Like
Damn
the
it.
show's different. So if I would describe what's different is that Kino is a slightly more nuanced character than Elena.
Yeah,
But-
I don't imagine the show's gonna be like a 10 out of 10 or anything.
No, but it's definitely going for the same thing, where she's just going to different countries, finding a moral problem and like interacting with moral problem.
That's cool. I'm into it. I haven't seen
It's
episode 2
very nice.
yet, but that sounds cool.
But unlike Kino,
You know, now that I think about it, it even has like Kino's like I don't know if you guys have seen the Kino's Journey OVAs that show like her like childhood with her teacher, but
With
her
the master?
teacher is
Yeah.
the master in Kino is very similar to the master in this show. Now that I think about it,
yeah. Like
Okay.
like episode 2, she goes to a country and it's like a whole episode just to that country, that storyline.
Yeah.
And a worse show could have written the whole show in that country, I think.
Yeah. I feel like
But
most.
she at the end of episode 2, she just leaves, and then episode 3 is 2 short stories about 2 different countries she goes to.
Yeah,
Cool.
it is.
I'm into it.
Do I say it's Kino? Is it Kino?
Okay. Here's like
It's like it's
how
good,
she-
but it's not Kino.
here's how she's different from Kino, right? Kino as a character, and I'm talking about original fucking Kino here, like not remake.
Yeah,
Kino.
not remake Kino. Remake Kino.
Remake Kino is written very differently. Like
Yes.
the character is different. But
Remake
original
Kino
Kino, in my opinion, is defined by how she will not act if it doesn't, if it isn't required to ensure her continued travels.
Yeah.
So if she comes to a place and it's really terrible, she'll talk to people about how it's terrible. She'll have opinions, but she won't like fight just for fighting to like get save someone or something, right?
She won't join La
She'll
Resistance.
just fucking bounce.
Yeah, she would just bounce after 3 days. Majo, while I feel like Elena is way more like, I realize that I can't fix the world, but I'll definitely try a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
I'll try to help. And she still drops shit. Like, she doesn't actually go out of her way to, like, fix the situation. But she definitely is a lot more active as a character than Kino was.
Cool.
But yeah, it's really good. And C2C, once again, knocking it out of the fucking park with their production.
Oh yeah, production in this show is great.
I will say.
This is the only time I've ever thought like fight scenes against like witches with wands is cool in anime.
Yes.
never been cool
I
with
will
time.
say though, episode 3 it does have a bit of an episode 1 syndrome. Episode 2 and 3 are not as like visually holy.
I mean,
shit,
I
what am
There's
expect
not
that.
as much animation that happens. Episode
Yeah.
2, the broom crash is still fucking good looking.
Yes, yeah.
And
but
like, but
it's
it's,
not-
it's
it's
just
not
that like they're
drawn out
written in a
fight
way
scenes.
where they don't really have fights, right?
Yeah.
But the consistency of like the backgrounds are always livid.
Yeah.
Livid.
That's
Not,
what-
the backgrounds are always lively, detailed, well colored, interesting. I constantly liked it. I think that like the character design is always on point. She has like a very floppy, good looking character design that's always
She does.
pretty
I like
animated. She has a massive hat.
Massive
That's a
hat.
point
Big
that I
hat
don't-
is
Like, that's
Big
just the point.
Cat's
Big hat, good.
I feel like in episode 3, I saw a lot of more just off-model shots here and there. But either way, it's still good.
I just disagree. I didn't see shit.
All right.
It's
I
good.
guess we go next? Yeah, it's still good. It's definitely worth watching.
Really good show.
Yeah.
So, Haikyuu. Who else is still up to date with Haikyuu?
I'm not up to date with
Haikyuu's
Haikyuu.
good.
I'm 2 seasons behind.
Cappi?
I'm all caught up.
You're all caught up? Just like us.
Nice.
Hold on. Cappi. I need to ask. I guess we should ask this later. Fuck it. So do you want to start it up? Just with Haikyuu?
Did you want to ask about the episode 16 confusion?
I wanted to ask about the episode 16 confusion.
Cappi, at some point in episode 16, when you open up the episode, did you at some point think you had the wrong episode?
I don't recall exactly what you mean.
That's the latest episode. The latest episode, did you open and be like, wait, isn't this like an episode from last episode?
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Is it because of the taiko music?
No.
No, just
No,
because
no,
like
no.
he's talking to like the girl he likes, who's like the good female volleyball player, and they're setting it up like, you have a chance with her,
It's a flashback. They
Yeah.
open up with a flashback.
But it's
No,
too long.
no.
It just tricked us.
No. You
We
didn't?
actually
Alright.
deleted the episode and re-downloaded it for trying
Yeah.
to figure out
Because
if we had to write it
I swear there was an episode that started exactly like that with that exact same thing.
Anywho, new season's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Last episode was all about the most underappreciated character and him actually being appreciated, and
Yes.
I like that.
Cool.
I think I can sum it up very nicely by saying it's the next season of Haikyuu. It's about
Damn, really?
the equality is exactly the same as the last season.
Yeah, they're still doing
Pretty
the same
damn
thing.
good. Yeah.
They're still keeping the ball in the air and
Yeah,
smacking it down.
keeping the ball in the air.
And there's
I-
no
I-
waste
Yeah.
of time. We're right in the tournament. Let's go. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
keep
we're still in the
going.
tournament. We've been in for like 3-4 seasons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're still doing it.
Look. Each match needs its time. Even though this one,
Dude,
how many episodes has it been for one set?
I thought the Nationals and Slam Dunk were long. Jesus Christ.
No. The Nationals have only been going on for like 14 episodes. We did the preliminaries
yeah.
before that.
Oh, whatever.
The first like 3 seasons are preliminaries, and now it's other stuff.
All right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
whatever.
Next.
next, Kami-sama ni Natai.
Jun Maeda's back, boys.
Gene Maed is back on the menu.
This is great. I mean, it's gonna be shit. It's gonna end ridiculously, and it's gonna be terrible.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Why do you say these
Guaranteed.
things?
Okay, Cappi, did you see this?
It's very cute, but I always have to be reminded at the top that it says drama. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah,
That's how you know.
Jun Maeda is coming. We know it.
I already see it. You can definitely see signs of it.
Especially the second episode, I'm just like, yeah, this is like the Angel Beats.
Oh, I
fucking
haven't watched
feel
that yet.
this is like
Here's
the
the
Angel
thing,
Beats
though.
comedic feel that I miss.
Here's the thing, though. Angel Beats had really good comedic feels, right? This is just way better still.
Yeah.
The comedic timing of this show, the pace, it just goes slap, 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 slap.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's so good. Like, I thought episode 1 was fucking amazing, but episode 2 blew it out of the water.
I'd say there. I think you're underappreciating episode 1. Then episode 1 was great as well.
Yeah, it was. But
Episode one
episode 2 was
was
like...
great,
Episode 2
2 was
like
way
episode
more
of the
comedic.
season from anything.
Ooh, that's harsh, but I think you might be right. We'll see.
Because, like,
We'll see.
the whole
episode-
filming sequence...
Okay, they're both great. The filming sequence is so good. It's like, oh my god, dude, like
Yes,
the Rocky
yes.
reference. Oh my god, it's insane.
God, it's really good.
The dialogue writing is just so fucking on point there too.
It is. It's so
Just the
good.
dialogue. It's
It's
not the
just that,
delivery.
but that's a thing. Jun Maeda might have made a good show.
Jun
That's
has
all I
made at
think.
least one good show before. Maybe he's made another one. I guess we'll see. Probably not,
We'll
actually.
see.
Here's the thing. I looked at the director, and he's like basically only directed like Charlotte. There was one more show.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did Charlotte and Asterix War, the season 3, the new one.
Didn't he do Rewrite as well as Jun Maeda's other show that was shit?
No.
No, it's not Jun Maeda. It's because Jun Maeda only wrote it, right?
Is a runner, yeah. But didn't the director also do the other Jun Maeda show?
No. He did Charlotte,
Yeah.
and then he did sort of Outcritization, that one.
Isn't that's SAO? That's
Yeah, Sword Art Outcritization.
oh! I thought you were talking about Asterix. You said Asterix were.
Oh,
Whatever.
Sort
The
of.
isekai.
Yeah.
All right, but either way, it's good.
Oh my fucking god.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Also, finally, PA Works releases something good again.
It's been how long? Look, PA Works, when they put out Shirobako, right? This was a studio that I thought would be like the fucking studio for a while, okay?
They released Shirobako, and then they released Kurumukuro. And Kurumukuro was pretty damn good. 7.
It's not just that. I'm not sure about if you haven't seen it. Is like the in one go up.
I mean, Uchori Kazusuga is like one of the great shows.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
of course,
Uma
Musume, don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget Uma Musume.
No, fuck off.
What was it?
So there's Shirobako is one of the great shows ever. But then they put out Sakura Quest, right? And Sakura Quest, everyone was so hyped up, and it just wasn't good. It was just boring. And then from that point, they just put out Kurumukuro, and it was like a good. It was better than it had any right to be.
Kurumukuro was before
Hanasaku. Hanasaku was excellent.
Yeah, but that was also before.
Sakura.
I want to give them a tiny bit of praise.
All right. Then they released Fairy Gone.
Fairy Gone. Yeah. This is like the part of like PA Works where it's like it was Sakura Quest, which was like an attempt to capture the magic of Shirobako, and it didn't. And then it was Fairy Gone, Sirius the Jaeger. Those two shows.
Oh, PA Works. Okay, I was going for a second. Okay, Iridoku's good. Iridoku's good.
Yeah, but we're talking about like they put out Fairy Gone and Sirius the Jaeger in a row, and I thought the studio was dead. I thought they were never going to be back, but they're back, baby. Jun Maeda has saved PA Works again.
Jun Maeda.
No. Don't forget the tragedy of last season. You can't forget fucking Appare Ranman.
Jesus, that was a bad show.
God.
Can we forget Appare Ranman? Okay, guys, let's just move on to Boruto. Let's go.
Yeah, let's move on to Boruto.
I want to point out that me and Herpus finished Appare Ranman.
I don't know why you did that. All right. Anyway, Jun Maeda show is great.
Yes.
One of the best shows this season.
Yeah, it is.
It's not show of the season. Shut up.
It's one of them.
It's not show this season. It's just one of them.
It's like a top 3 show this season, probably.
Yeah. I can see that.
Boruto, no. Kamitachi, Cappi, me and Herpus dropped this after episode 1, but we did finish episode 1. What have you been thinking about this? Because I know you're watching it.
I've watched 2 episodes of them. It feels like a weird male ripoff of Book Girl. What's the name?
Book Lolly?
Yeah. What's the full name of Book Lolly?
Adolescence of a Bookworm.
No, Ascendance of a Bookworm, no?
Oh yeah, Ascendance of a Bookworm, right. So Herpus is having a bit of a stroke right now, because that is like one of my and Herpus' favorite shows, and Herpus hates this live show.
Because it's a weird.
He's actually stroking, like he's like leaning back in his chair, taking off his glasses, completely confuffled. He's dying. Herpus is dying.
Poor lad.
He's stroking his forehead. He's like open mouth. His eyes are darting from like left to right constantly. He's taking a deep breath. Like he's blinking like a lot.
What did I just hear?
Yeah, this is happening. Okay. So I get where you're coming from because I'm not retarded like Herpus, right? Like when I was watching this show, I kept saying, I don't know what the point is. Can we get to the point? Now here's where I disagree though, right? I said as a bookworm, what made that show good was not what it was what they did with it, right? It was like if you just take the idea of like the isekai but like the improving society thing, you can make that really, really bad. And I think that's what this show is. But Bookworm was amazing because the way that they handled the character writing and the interactions and like all that shit was just awesome.
But what has been happening? No. Let me give my side of this. What has been happening in episode 1 is, big buff guy got isekai into tiny boy's body, and he's been raising a whole bunch of slime, and he's like 3D chess the whole like slime breeding to make his little slime army. And in a way that he's doing that like all by himself with some god powers. Society has been working with magic and taming beasts differently. So episode 2, you have a little like lord of the local region come over. It's like, hey little boy, how you doing? Wow, you really doing some slime stuff, aren't you? Just come over my place. No, pretty much. Here's my cute little girl. So let's like chill together and come to a mansion. And the boy will like pull out of like magic an impermanent, like a raincoat, and he's like, what's this? Like, oh, I just made a raincoat out of like like sticky slimes. Like, oh boy, we sure could market this. I should bring you to my trader friend, and we should totally market the shit out of this.
Yeah. So the difference between that and Bookworm would be that like in Bookworm, she's just making stuff from our world that like the way that we would. Like she makes shampoo with the same methods that we would make it in the real world. Whereas he's using like isekai powers to control slime and being broken.
All right, I'm gonna put it like this. All right, so while we were watching the episode, I kind of said, all right,
it's not good.
I'm calling it in. This is I don't want. I'm ready to drop it. And Whatta wanted to continue because he wanted to know what the point was.
Yeah, I felt like episode 1 did not give us the point of the show yet.
Here's the thing, like comparing it to Book Lolly got to the point pretty quickly. The point being, she wants to make books in this world without books or paper, lacking materials and everything.
And lacking social status.
Yes. In this show, I felt like I got the point pretty quickly as well. I felt like it was just a power fantasy for it, like just ripe for self-inserting. And hearing this, I feel like it's just even more that. Look at our character. Look how powerful he is. It's just solo leveling in an isekai, except now I'm a cute Shota.
I still don't know what is going on because episode 1 was just him. Episode 2 we got his little waifu loli, little blonde girl, and then but the ending is full of those like big titties girl that's going to be surrounding him. I'm like, what the fuck's gonna happen?
Yeah, but it's just power fantasy, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, the difference that makes it more of a power fantasy compared to Bookworm, which is very much not a power fantasy, is that like she had to fucking fight to get even in contact with that merchant.
Yeah.
Like she had to overcome like her friends' disapproving parents, social stigma.
Her own illness.
Like there's a bunch of shit that she had to overcome to get the opportunity to meet the merchant. And there's a lot more.
Oh, there's no struggle. Everybody was happy the whole time.
Yeah. That's why it's not good like Book Lolly, which is a good ass show. Okay, we covered slime show. Okay, Higurashi, you want to talk? I can shut up.
You guys talk about Higurashi. I'm gonna take a piss.
All right, sure. Cappi, would you like to start? Should I start?
Actually,
no, Cappi, you start because I haven't started. I haven't started shit. I've always started.
I've binged all of Higurashi like 10 years ago. I love it. I don't know. It's just a good old trashy show that I like, and it's a good time for Halloween to have some blood splattering everywhere.
Yeah.
And I love Passion's last work, and we'll see what happens. I love how it looks. But as you said before, we're going into some remake bullshit territory that we'll have to see what happens. But I've only seen like 2 episodes.
I saw episode 3, and episode 3 kind of toned down on the remake bullshit. Like the remake bullshit is probably still there. It's definitely.
What is the remake bullshit?
All right, so what they marketed this as, right, is that this is going to be the same show. It's going to be a Brotherhood situation. So they're going to just make the same show, update the graphics, and like maybe change around the story beats a bit to like tell the story in a different way. But more or less, this is the same show. Episode 2 completely threw that out of the water, and they just showed like a very plot central character. They revealed shit in the OP and the ED, and the true nature of the show came forth. And it was cool, and a lot of people were really hyped.
It's pretty much a character explicitly saying, I know what happened in the previous adaptation. And it's like, oh, okay. We'll see what happens. Things
are going to be changing, in other words. Yeah. And there's okay, because otherwise, it's just the same story from the first one being told again. But like very, very, very few core elements.
But again, if you're aware of the whole Higurashi and what's actually going on, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So what I
want to say one thing first though. From the creator who has written this story, he has said that it is meant to be something that new people can watch and enjoy. Which after watching episode 3, he's very right, because they pretty much go over everything that the first season went over. But it's also there's also something there for like the longtime fans.
So what I'm feeling is it's Unlimited Blade Works more so than Brotherhood.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Actually, no. Wait. How do you mean? How do you mean?
Like it's basically like a new. It's a new. What do you call those?
adaptation.
No.
You're right, because
Fred,
we
or,
all have to remember that Higurashi
ending.
is
What
a
do you call
visual
those?
novel.
Yeah.
Herpus, what would you call Unlimited Blade Works is 1, the original one
It's
is
a
1.
new route.
Route. Thank you, the
okay,
word
yeah.
route.
Yes.
It's a
I
different
said
route.
that already.
Yeah, it's a different route.
Yeah, so
Okay,
so it's more like an Unlimited Blade Works of the show than it is a Brotherhood remake.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I
I totally
Yeah.
agree. But if you are not familiar with Higurashi, please watch all of it, everything. Just it's October spooky Halloween time.
Yeah,
Watch
it's
it
very
all,
fitting to
and
watch it now.
then watch this one.
But I hate Japanese horror.
This one's
This
pretty
is
alright.
fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're nailing the tension.
Great Pretender is still good. Watch it. It's just a really high quality show. It's really good. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Muno na Nana, or Among Us is so popular they made it into an anime.
They literally said Among Us this episode. I can't fucking believe it.
Yeah, they said the term "someone is among us."
Damn. Yeah. I've only seen the first episode, but it's like, I'm gonna say what I said last night. It's just like it feels like the twist would have been interesting if the rest of the show wasn't totally intolerable to watch.
Yeah, spoilers by the way.
Yeah.
This show has a twist. Here's the thing. The twist is really interesting because the entire first episode is an insufferable shit show. And then it twists and shows that it's actually kind of a cool show. And then what's the breaking point would be, will episode 2 and 3 feel more like the shit show it pretended to be or the cool show it was? And I think it feels more like the cool show it actually was.
Yeah. I think...
See, I think but the problem is that they could have made the shit show good. You know what I'm saying? They could have done that. Because the problem wasn't even like that. It was like a totally derivative, like nothing.
They were absolutely saying that, like, I feel like what the authors were trying to say is that the kind of show you've been watching for the first 60 minutes is bad and stupid, and we're gonna fucking destroy it.
Yeah,
right, but it's bad and stupid, but it's also made badly and stupidly, and I feel like I don't trust them to make a good show.
Stupidly.
The production is really bad.
Yeah, it is.
And
here's the thing.
If you're trying to sell this twist, this twist, then you should make the first part good so that people like it, and then I feel something when the twist happens. I mean, I
felt excitement over suddenly things are good.
Yes. Okay. What's actually happening is that they're just doing the same thing they were doing in the slime. They're just making it. They're going through the exact same story beats with the main character and all that shit. But real quick, when you said we were talking about production values being pretty good, pretty bad. They're still better than Tonikaku Kawai's.
What? I don't get what the shitting on Tonikaku Kawai's production values are.
No, this show's got worse production than Tonikaku Kawai for sure. This show looks awful.
Opinions, whatever. Either way, episode 2 and 3 are they're just Death Note, aren't they?
I don't get what this shitting on Tonikaku Kawai's production is.
Look,
it looks fine.
Opinions. We obviously differ on this, dude.
Yeah, but I don't even get what you're getting at. It just looks fine consistently.
Look, I can't just pull shit up right now, right? We're not doing that when we're not doing. We've already passed Tonikaku Kawai. That part is past, all right.
Anyway,
Cappi, have you seen this?
Yeah, but I've only seen episode 1, so I'm just gonna.
No, I dropped it after episode 1.
Okay, so episode 1 is just the twist episode, right?
Yeah.
It's that Death Note shit, you know. And
see,
then,
it's like Gakugarashi if the first episode wasn't good.
Gakugarashi. But here's the thing: Gakugarashi wasn't pretending to be a bad show. It was pretending to be a different kind of good show. This show's had the point of being a bad show, and I get that that's kind of stupid. Sure, but it still did turn good afterwards.
Yeah.
It did actually eliminate that badness. Okay.
It gets good after the first episode.
No, it gets good during the first episode.
I know, it does, but yeah.
Here's the thing. Episode 2 and 3
is totally nothing. It's just it's so edgy and not interesting.
No,
it's only interesting. It's only interesting in the way that the show was so bad and now it's not the worst thing ever.
No, here's the thing. The twist when they start to sell why it happened in episode 2, it's actually a kind of cool situation. And then the back and forth Among Us gameplay between the main character and the white-haired boy is actually really fun.
Yep.
I really like it.
Yeah.
It's actually Among Us. It felt like playing the game. There was one good dude who keeps saying, this girl's kind of sus.
This girl's kind of sus.
Timmy, I don't know. like, for me, when I was watching the first episode, it felt like the author was trying to push on these set of morals, right? And then the end of the first episode, the twist, is just saying, yeah, actually, fuck all these morals. They're insidious, they're horrible, they're dumb as fuck.
Well, sure, but it's like the point. It's like my point is like the show's really bad, but it's also made like they tried to like sell you on this like really basic character arc, but this main the main character in the first episode goes through like fucking like 5 fucking character arcs in the first episode. It's insane. It's like they tried to like cram all this shit into the first episode so they could have the twist in the first episode.
I feel like they did that in Ass Class as well, honestly.
I haven't seen that.
They did do that in Ass Class.
Yeah, in one episode.
But I like Ass Class. Fuck you.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking shit. Whatever. Next, I feel like we discussed this today.
I feel like they just like crammed so much into the first episode so that they could have the twist in the first episode. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it would have been better if they had like put more effort into like selling the shit part.
Okay, I was gonna say this. The thing about Mundo Nanana is that the twist at least was really well executed and fun, and I think that if I see people on YouTube, anime YouTubers going like, this was really predictable and blah blah blah, they're really missing the point of like, sure, even if you see it coming, because it's a little bit too hammy how bad the show is, like, it was still executed in a really fun and cool way, and they're not. I know that YouTubers are not gonna give that fucking credit.
I feel like this is like Myo-Iga adjacent, where it's like, god, it's so bad, therefore that's why it's good. It's like, no, but the show is insufferable to watch. No. That's not the case, because Myo-Iga kept going for the whole time, and also Myo-Iga is good. Fuck you, I like Myo-Iga. No, you're fucking.
No, it's really good. Right. So, but here's the thing.
I've watched all of Myo-Iga
again. The thing about Myo-Iga is that it keeps up that idea for the whole show, right? The whole like parody aspect. But Mundo Nanana just becomes an actual like decent show, episode 2 and 3. Like it doesn't keep up the trickery at all. That's the point. It's just interesting and cool. So. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. I just want to give that credit, because I hate when people are like, I watched this show with a twist, but I saw the twist coming, so it was really bad. And it's like, fuck you. Was the twist handled in a cool way, even if you saw it coming, you idiot? Like, I hate that kind of criticism. Okay, so if Kami-sama ni Natte I's second episode is not episode of the fucking season, Akudama Drive's opening episode is episode of the fucking season.
Yeah, Akudama Drive is episode of the season so far. It's insane.
That episode was so fucking good.
It was insane.
Wait, this is made by Studio Pierrot? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
exactly
really
right.
Pierrot makes good shit. What the hell?
Okay. So me and Herpus had this discussion during episode. We paused the show for like an hour and discussed this, right? Because we came to realize this like duality that you can put anime into, and it's a duality between like legal anime and illegal anime, right?
What?
So let's say that you have like a really. This is not that legal is good and illegal is bad. It's just like a way to think about it, right? Mm-hmm. So if you have like a really good legal anime, you could have something like Eizouken, right? So Eizouken is like, it's pretty safe, it's really cool, it's really good and creative and well put together, but like you can't really feel the fucking aura seeping off every raw piece of structure in it. But then you have a really good illegal show, and you're gonna hate me for this because you guys don't like the show, but 18F, right? Mm-hmm. Which or Pet from earlier in this year, where you can just tell that it's really fucking scuffed, and that they didn't quite have all the things they needed to put it together, but the people who worked on it were so fucking dedicated that like,
so fucking crazy.
It's so crazy and out there that they put something together that just sticks out in your mind really hard. And sure, it's off model, it's dumb, it's weird, but they just put so much creative force into it, it works anyway. That's illegal anime, right? And Akudama Drive.
Ignore everything that Whatta said. Akudama Drive is just fun. This is all they
Akudama Drive is a really fucking good illegal anime.
I think there's just an easier like comparison, right? But I don't know how many of these people actually watch Yuasa. So is there
old Yuasa was illegal. Yeah. New Yuasa is very legal. There you have your comparison.
I mean, I was thinking movie directors, but I can't really think of a legal movie director because the only thing that sticks out is illegal directing.
Okay, here's the thing though. Like, what I'm saying, like, if you've seen old Yuasa shit, if you watch, like, Kemonozuma, and then you watch Devilman Crybaby, you can instantly notice the difference between legal and illegal anime. That's all I'm gonna say.
Or honestly minded.
Maybe to help you in this is during a scene of because the story okay. I do hate all of characters and some of the design, some of their powers.
In Academic Drive, right?
And yes. And especially one of the scene where the guy was swinging around with his motorbike against a giant robot. I was thinking...
No, I love that. That was so
no.
dumb.
I was thinking I should not be having so much fun watching this.
Yeah.
I love the scene where he ramps. I don't know. He fucking does Attack on Titan movement gear with his motorbike, and then he does hardcore. He's fucking Spider-Man on a bike. It's insane.
Yeah. So whoever is making this, again, there's gonna be a third time this episode, but I'm gonna reference Bakuman. Okay? In Bakuman when the prodigy kid is drawing manga, he's just laughing to himself like a maniac, throwing pages to the floor. That's how Akudama Drive was created. Someone is having way too much fun making this, and it's
shows is dumb ass fun. I love the aesthetic. It's just cool.
The aesthetic is so out there. The fucking scene transitions when they block boom boom boom.
Oh, I love that. I saw that it happened 4 times every single time I said I was watching it with it. Every single time I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, that was so cool.
Yeah, they keep it up in episode 2 as well. It keeps happening.
Oh hell yeah,
dude! Speaking of episode two, really quick. I feel like the editor came in there, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna assume this is manga now from now on. I feel like the editor came in there and is like, whoa, hold up! You have to have sub exposition. You need to tell your viewers
what's going on.
Yeah, you have to tell your characters. You have to tell your audience what the fuck's going on. It's like, all right. So this is okay. This is too fucking slow. Throttle on. And then they just fucking hijack a train and
that's episode 2, exactly. But I'm actually gonna talk about that because in episode 1, one thing that's so fucking good about this show, that so many anime are so bad at, is the way it just respects the intelligence of the audience really, really well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what the fuck is an Akudama? Well, you just figure it out with context.
Yeah, we figure out as the show goes on.
Respecting me.
This concept. The concept of what an Akudama is actually introduced to us first in billboards in the background as other scenes are happening. Then slowly things just start falling. And the same thing, the execution of the guy, the cutthroat, that's first introduced to us again in posters in the background as other scenes are happening. And then slowly you notice it because it's really standing out in the background. Then they piece together. Yeah. No one ever explains to you that this execution is happening and why it's important. You sort of notice it in the city, so you notice what magnitude it has. And then it just happens and you're there and it's hype. And it feels so good. And then episode 2, the figure Herpus was talking about.
I haven't seen episode 2.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna spoil it. But there has to be some exposition in episode 2, right? That's what episode 2s are usually for. You start getting some exposition about what's going on. But every time there was exposition, the characters were in a place where they weren't safe. So they start expositioning, and as Herpus says, someone just throws the throttle. Whenever exposition goes on for even a second too long, they just fucking have to get out of there to continue the exposition somewhere else. So you're constantly on this thrill ride for them to be able to find a place that's calm enough to have some fucking exposition. And you keep getting it in piecemeals here and there throughout the whole episode. It's so fun, it's so good. Akudama Drive is a fucking good show.
God,
the only bad thing about Akudama Drive is that there was when the heads get decapitated, they're censored.
Yeah, by the
that was the one thing that was worried I'd have to drop it right there and now.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I have to drop it and just wait for the Blu-rays.
Yeah,
wait for the Blu-rays. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
I kind of hate the main character's voice actress and the way she plays her character.
No, I love her.
It's weird. This is one of the shows where you can kind of hate every single character in a vacuum, but together and just the way the story is being told.
So,
you don't give a shit.
But here's the thing: between 1 to 10, what is her Twilight Sparkle level?
8.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a human Twilight Sparkle, but you need to just tweak the personality a bit.
Oh my god.
Now they're all gonna think we're bronies. What the hell?
I had to say it. Sorry.
Our community stems from brony community. Cappi was a brony, right? Cappi, you were.
No,
right? I was not a brony. I refused to be associated with you.
Me neither.
But Whatta, for some reason I did grind a lot of special keys in Guild Wars for a long time, and I was listening to My Little Pony for 6 seasons in the background. It was hell.
See, I was also not a brony, and neither was Timbus. We both came into the Digisphere later, right? But I know you're an oldie, so I'm gonna put full blame on you, okay?
Am I a
completely relevant to what we're talking about?
Twilight Sparkle. If I watch, My Little Pony.
You've actually watched it.
I've watched the first 2 seasons with my siblings because it's just nice to watch with siblings.
Oh, okay. No, because you didn't go on the internet screaming about why it's good, okay?
Fair. Okay, good.
Okay. Now, it might actually be good. I'm pretty sure it's probably good, but I'm not.
It's all right.
I'm not gonna try it.
Yeah.
So Moriarty, the
Patriot.
The Patriot. That Yukoku means like Patriot. So Moriarty the Patriot, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know
this show actually good.
Yeah. How many? So have either of you actually watched it?
Nope.
Cappi?
I have, but not only like have you watched it. How familiar are you with the Sherlock lore?
I'm decently familiar.
Not at all when it comes to Moriarty.
So, you were aware of who Moriarty was?
Yeah, I'm definitely aware.
And Herpus, were you aware of who Moriarty was?
I'm aware that he is supposedly the arch-villain, but that's about it.
Okay. I basically knew nothing about it, so I'm going very blind into that story.
Right? Moriarty, as a show, without discussing like the Sherlock tie-in, it's probably my favorite Sherlock tie-in show in anime the past like 2-3 years. And I've seen all of them.
Compared to what?
Kabukichi Sherlock.
No. You said in the past 2-3 years. What's your favorite one overall then? In all of anime.
In all of anime?
Yeah, is there one?
I have to think about it. I can't just put it on my head.
Psychopath doesn't count.
Even though Psychopath is definitely Sherlock
inspired. It's definitely inspired, but it doesn't count.
Okay, here's the thing. I can't really think of it right now. I have to just go through them. But I said 2-3 years to not say something that I showed that I obviously would like more.
All right.
But I couldn't think of right now. But I know in the past 2-3 years we've tried so many Sherlock things and we've hated all of them.
Yeah.
But this one's good.
Yeah. This one has probably been the best one.
Yeah.
It's definitely the best one. We can always say this after watching like one episode, honestly.
So
damn, bro.
Here's why it's good, right? It actually leans on its mysteries quite a bit. And then at the end of episode 1, which was just a really cleanly executed single episode storyline to like set up where we are and why we're doing things, right? We got episode 2 and watched it like an hour ago, me and Herpus. And it focuses way more on the character of Moriarty and like setting up who he is in this anime, because it's not really the Moriarty from the original story. This Moriarty is way more like
class focused.
Class focused, and it's like I am fighting for the lower classes against bad people in nobility. Whereas the original Moriarty didn't really care who the fuck was dying and why. He just wanted to see, like, he was way more like Makishima in Psychopaths. Was like, I just want to see human brutality executed because I like it, right?
Something like that.
That's way more what original Moriarty is like, but this Moriarty is still fucking cool, and I like him, and he's a cool hero. Like, they basically like rewrote him to be able to have him be the hero of the story. I don't think Sherlock's even going to be in this show.
Surely he must.
No, I don't think so. I really don't think so.
In 24 episodes?
I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe.
It's gonna be 12 episodes, by the way. You're reading 24 minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because you're dumb.
Sorry.
Yeah. Second half is actually going to premiere April 2021, I guess. So I guess it is 24 episodes, but fuck it.
Yeah.
I think it's good. It's definitely not like a standout masterpiece show, but it's like a solid-ass fucking like little mystery show.
It's weird as well, because some things they do are really, really egregious and bad, but it's still good in despite that.
Yeah, dude, today, in this episode 2... You know when a show like flashbacks and it was like flashback into last episode and that's really fucking egregious?
Like at the start of an episode or something.
Give me Cappi.
They've zoomed out.
Guys, Canadians, please.
Yeah.
I'm still on a podcast. Wake up.
I haven't seen this show. I'm sorry.
No, but listen when I'm talking. Jesus Christ.
I was just you and Whatta, you and Herpus were just having your own conversation. I was like, okay, you guys. Just
Sorry,
I listen to your conversations. Anyway, so you know in the show when they like flashback to the last episode, it's really annoying, right? This show actually legit flashbacked to 10 seconds ago to make sure that we caught a line because it was important to the deduction. That was really annoying.
It's really bad.
Okay.
I hated it.
I cannot recall that.
Nah, he gets in the carriage.
I've only watched one episode.
Oh yeah,
Neither can I. Probably I haven't seen the show.
It's in episode 2. Episode 2 was definitely weaker from a mystery aspect because there really wasn't one. But like the deductions that were happening were, it was sad.
Yeah.
Because it's the opposite of Akudama Drive, where it like doesn't really respect its audience and it like feels the need to shove down your throat what's actually happening.
Damn, bro.
Literally connecting point A to point B for you.
Yeah. Okay. Maojo de Oyasumi. Cappi, Timbits, go.
It's on my plan to watch list. I have not watched it yet.
All right, I watched the first episode. This show's cute and it's funny, but it tells the same 3 jokes in sequence 3 times, and that's the entire first episode.
Yeah, but they were good jokes, were they not?
It's like it's like there's like 3 jokes. There's like guy, hero thinks about how much suffering the princess must be going through. Princess is not suffering; she just wants to sleep. Princess abuses demon. Demon King thinks princess is cute. Repeat 3 times. Episode over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Episode 2 was a little bit more like it didn't follow the formula of like episode 1. The 3 like stories literally end with the same scene, right? But
they're the same story 3 times.
Yeah. But episode 2, it's still the same kind of story, but it's not like as fucking formulaic as episode 1 was, right?
Okay.
So I'm at least happy with that. But also, I'm just amazed by how funny this show manages to be by going just a step further than you think it will go. Like, the lolly straight up motherfucking kills dudes. Like, what the fuck?
Does she in episode 2 or episode 1?
Episode 1. Episode 1, she murders a sheep.
Oh, she murders the sheep guy. Yeah, you're right.
By the way, I don't give a fuck. I'm spoiling, I think, episode 2. In episode 2, she murders his whole family.
Yep.
The sheep dude's family?
She murders all his friends, his whole race. She goes on a fucking ethnic cleansing of the sheep guys.
Jesus
This
Christ.
ethnic cleansing of sheep guys.
God,
Right.
I really want to spoil something later.
I was really worried that it was I wasn't gonna I was gonna drop it after episode 1 because I was really worried it's just gonna be like the same joke for the entire season.
Nah. Also, she just keeps dying.
Right. Yeah, she
she
just dies at the drop of a hat.
And then she just
Yeah,
responds.
that was good. That was a good joke.
Yeah.
She just died and was revived.
She dies like 6 more times in episode 2.
All right.
Cool.
I love it.
So as we're talking about brutality, can I spoil one of the jokes that
Spoil it.
Okay. So like
She's read the manga.
I've read the manga. So there's this one part, right, where she needs some cream because she's noticing that my face is pockmarked and shit, and I need some cream. So I need some honey, right? But then there are bees. I'm fucking afraid of bees, dude. What if what's that? A lamp? A genie lamp. Genie, wish me 3 things. I wish no bees existed. Free honey!
Oh my god. All the bees extinct.
Bees just gone from the face of the earth.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, she genocided all the bees, but for real.
It's actual fucking ethnic cleansing.
Ethnic cleansing. As soon as you mentioned that, I had to mention it.
Okay. Okay, next show. Kuma Bear. Kuma Miko dance.
And we're not. No, not again.
Fuck you.
Poke you.
Kill him. Mute him. Kill him.
I'm not gonna do it.
Have you seen the show?
You stop.
No, I'm not watching that.
Am I the only one who's seen it?
No, we've seen the first episode.
Yep.
Oh, you guys saw the first episode?
Yeah, what do you think?
I thought it was good.
We thought it was shit.
Yeah.
All right. If you're like me and you're gonna watch the isekai trash,
You are the isekai trash man. This is true.
I am the isekai trash man. I am the isekai trash man. If you're like me and you like the isekai trash, this is the good one of the season.
How the fuck can Timmy have tastes so similar to mine and like isekai trash? I don't get it. What does this say about me?
So we basically dropped this because we wanted it to be something more than isekai trash, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's not more than isekai trash.
It really isn't.
But I do admit, like, it was more interesting than most isekai trash.
Kinda?
It's better than smartphone isekai.
It's better than slime isekai.
Smartphone isekai it's not better than slime isekai. What the fuck?
No, not that slime isekai. The one that was running the season.
Oh, the one from earlier? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the best isekai of the season.
Okay.
If you're gonna watch isekai,
awesome.
watch this one. It's got cute girls. She's in a bear costume. It's cute. Okay.
I want to point out that she has 2 bears, right? And
Yeah.
they both have their own voice actor
Yep.
Based.
to make bear noises.
Yes.
Those
Cool.
2 voice actresses have both done 6 background roles before this, and are up and coming people. They actually got sent by their agency to audition for individual bears of the 2 bears.
Cool.
I hate Japan sometimes.
All right. Kuma Bear's really good. I liked the second episode a lot. It was fun.
Oh yeah. I thought the fight was kind of stupid with the black snake because she just kind of went I can just win.
Yeah.
I'm just broken.
I mean,
it.
it is isekai trash. She is broken. It is true.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this. How much focus is there in the show on her, like, out-of-game experience?
Episode 2 has none of her out-of-game experience.
See, that's sad, because that was the most interesting part.
Which was sad. Yeah, that was the part that I was excited for. But so episode 2 flashes back to how she got the bear suit.
Okay.
Because bear suit, yeah, it flashes back to because
it's
weird. I'm kind of confused because in episode 2 it kind of seems like she's in an SAO situation where she's trapped in the game in episode 2.
Yeah.
But she's not in episode 1, which takes place after episode 2 in the timeline. So I don't know what the fuck is going on in this plot.
I wonder if the out-of-gaming thing is literally just justifying why she can play the game all the time. Because she wakes up for 10 minutes every day, owns the stock market, owns the stock market, makes millions of dollars, and then goes back in the game.
Herpus, have you read Billionaire Girl?
Billionaire? I don't think I have, no.
Alright, it's a manga about a girl who just like trades stocks and is fucking insane and is a fucking neat and it's cute.
Cool.
It's a good manga. Go read it, kids.
Sure. I think we could go to the next one.
Yeah, I think that's all. It's good.
I didn't watch King's Raid.
Neither did I.
Anybody read? Yeah,
Nah,
I figured.
Nobody.
Okay, the Inuyasha thing, Cappi, you're the Inuyasha person. Go.
I am an Inuyasha person. I remember exactly when I started Inuyasha, and I was very glad to see how this one started exactly the same. Foreign girl being tied up and being questioned by local authorities. Exactly the same. It's good stuff. Except it's total fucking dog shit. So I've watched episode 1 to see what's gonna happen. It's really bad. Like, of course it's Inuyasha, but I'm trying to, like, is it nostalgia or is it really bad? Inuyasha has, like, was Inuyasha ever good? I don't know, and I don't care. I can move over that, but I'm trying to, like, be invested in this. But then episode 2 starts, and it's still bad, and then this, like, weird power shit that happens, and then I remember how, like, overpowered everybody was at the end of the show, and of course you're still the same, like that. Wait a minute, this is basically Boruto. This is just a girl version of Inuyasha Boruto.
No.
And then I just closed it right away. I'm not going to watch this.
Alright,
Cool,
so it's Boruto tier. Moving on.
Okay, Ikebukuro Westgate Park. Who tried it?
I tried it. It was not good.
It was not good. Not good. Cool. We all agree it was not good.
That's all we have to say about it.
No, I don't want to say it. It always cracks me up. Maybe one day they will change it, but it just cracks me up of how like drugs are being like showed more often in anime, but how nobody will say it. Just like so obviously like a weed plant going on. It was the same thing in like the Kappa Boy one that I cannot remember the name. But there's like obviously weed, and be like, we found some like illegal herbs going on. It's like fucking okay.
It is interesting in this show. It is interesting in the show how, like, you know, at the beginning there's like a gain. It takes place in Ikebukuro, like Durarara, and there's a gain, and the gain shows up, and it just has like the end of season 1 moment in Durarara where the dollars all reveal themselves. Except it's not. It's the blue squares, guys. They're wearing blue.
But they're not. It's not cool like in Durarara, where a whole fucking core of mystery and intrigue builds up to the most coolest reel of it. No, it's just an episode 1 set piece.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
really
so
lame.
bad. Okay.
None of the characters are interesting. It's really lame.
Adachi to Shimamura. This is probably like the best show that me and Herpus didn't try.
It's pretty good. Did you watch it, Cappi?
It's still on the list.
Or I'm the only one who's seen it.
Yeah.
It's a really slow gay romance thing.
Do you think it will actually be good?
It's. I mean, if you can handle really slow scenes, then it's pretty good. It's got a good production. Looks pretty. Dialogue's pretty good.
So Val has to watch it.
Is it another scene yesterday?
I don't think you watched one yesterday.
Oh, God,
I watched Sin yesterday. How fucking dare you?
Like, is it fun, or is there like just like nice little soft piano going on all the time?
It's not fun.
Okay.
It is a lot of like soft piano going on a lot of the time.
Oh man.
Did anyone watch fan service Olympics bait?
No.
Where you're gonna try the new Olympic sport?
No.
Cappi?
I tried it a bit. It's really weird how much money they put into like marketing, because I have a coworker that is into wall climbing, and they actually like told me, it's like, I've heard of that. My favorite wall climbing guy did like a promotion about it.
Whoa.
I mean, the sport has a lot of publicity right now because it's like the new Olympic sport.
No,
so it's
no,
getting
promotion
a lot
for
of
that.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like the sport is getting a whole bunch of promotion right now, and is like a media darling as a sport. So like the show can kind of ride that.
But it's not good.
All right, I kind of.
I gave up after like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Go look at my third season. I feel like that's not relevant to this discussion.
Is there anybody?
I'm watching it. I love it. I wish a channel was a tiny bit better. Like sometimes it's just like, oh, I just want a tiny bit more going on. But I do love Golden Kamuy. If you're not reading the manga, it's fun. It's violent. It's historical event, violent fantasy Eurocamp.
Final.
What the
I
hell?
didn't expect those last words.
All right.
Let's go. I'm gonna be honest. I dropped the manga, and then I was watching season 1 with the group, and I was like, sure, fine, it's fun and all. And then I watched season 2, and I found myself enjoying it quite a bit. I really should just pick up the manga and read it, but I don't know. Whenever I just start it, my mind drifts.
I can't see why you would watch this anime over reading the manga.
I really don't know either. But
when it's pretty ugly.
I don't know. I thought it was nice. Like the flow is kind of shit, but like the events that are happening are just pretty fun. And
I'm just watching it because. No, sorry. I'm only watching it because I am all caught up in the manga. And if you want to read the manga, there's some people out there that do a great like follow up after each chapters of all references and historical thing and what's going on and what's this being presented. It is a great read.
Yes, Everyday Hero Scans is a great scanlation group. But no, the only reason I watched this is because I was watching it with friends. It was actually a really fun group watch. It was just like fun stuff happening. You can react to that with the group, and it's cool.
Okay, Assault Lily Big Butts.
Thick thighs.
I love it.
You love it, Cappi?
How do you love it?
Because it's trash.
Yeah.
It is trash, but there's better trash.
Okay, I love the studio to start with. I know it's not the fun Chinbo side. I don't know and I don't really care who's making it right now. But each time I see those girls and their hips and their giant thighs, it cracks me up. And I think they're cute. And it's just like, okay, fun dumb show. I'm in.
So I'm a teacher, right?
There's a couple good characters. You're a teacher, oh god.
So I'm a teacher, right? And I work with really young kids around like the age 6 to 8.
Oh no.
And hearing Timbits defend Kuma 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 Bear, and then hearing Cappi say she really likes Assault Lily Big Butts, is like watching two 6-year-olds fight.
All Canadians are 6-year-olds, it's true.
It's like watching two Canadians have a brawl.
This show's
I'm
pretty
sorry,
shit,
I punched you. Excuse me. Let me just watch my bad anime.
Fuck out of here. I'll fucking knock you out, dude. What the hell? This show's pretty shit. I watched the
You can't reach my head, Timbits.
I might give it. What? What? I'll fucking kick you in the dick. What the hell you mean?
Can you
Not a knockout.
Can you leg reach that high?
I can reach his dick, yes.
All right.
There's the cold open.
His dick is at perfect headbutting height.
It's not actually cold open because I refuse to edit this, but that was the line. For the uninitiated, Timbits is short.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'll mute myself from here.
Oh my god, Jason is attacking.
Okay.
We can cover bad shows. Meanwhile, actually no, the next show is good. Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So Timby, like, what did you think? What did you actually think without us interfering?
It's shit. I gave it one episode. I'm gonna give it another episode, I think.
Really?
Just to see if it's not shit. Because it has a little spark of something somewhere.
All right.
Okay,
but it reminds me of like
that little spark is just that it's made by Shaft, but Shaft also makes bad shows.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true. It just reminds me of like Absolute Duo or like or like something like that, but it's like it's all girls and it's gay, and it's like damn.
I mean, all girls and gay. Look. I will say this: the threads for it seem pretty fun because it's time for another assault on Lily, and Lily's the main character.
Oh my god,
that's a very good open.
And Riri's and stuff that are going out. It's so dumb. I love it. I'm hoping
dumb
it's
and
going
gay.
to
That seems like a good cut. That seems like a good tag.
Okay, Senyoku no Sigdrifa, or Sigurdrifa.
Herpus and I watched this together yesterday. It's pretty good.
Yeah, me and Herpus have been watching it too.
All right, but white-haired girl is the best girl, right?
I mean, yeah.
I think that Genki's the best girl after the last episode.
Maybe.
I really like her character. I think she's. I really like her character. She is like it's unfair because she's had her development episode and the other ones haven't. But I really liked her development episode. It was really good.
Yeah. I mean,
all right. Well, Whatta, who's worst girl?
Main character.
Thank you.
I don't know, dude. Pink is not that much.
Pink is cute. Dude,
yeah,
Pink
is cute.
I cannot believe.
Honestly, she would be cuter if she wasn't this stacked.
Okay, I'm following this, alright. So, Senyoku no Sigurdrifa is like it's a very otaku-oriented show, right?
Yeah.
Because it's about fighting aliens who are really, really dominant against jet airplanes, but suck against World War II propeller planes.
Magic World War II pilot planes.
Yeah, who have angel wings.
World War I and World War II propeller planes.
Yes, or like
they're just all over the place.
Common era sport water propeller planes.
I mean, really, what it is that some dude said, "Dude, I fucking love planes. How the fuck do I make an anime about planes?
But I hate
magic. Yes,
but I hate jet planes.
No, he doesn't. No, here's the thing, though. He doesn't hate jet planes. Otherwise, he would not have there are multiple designs for the jet planes. There isn't just one. Like, he does also love jet planes, but he also wants a show with all of these different kind of planes.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want the entire show to be that one scene from Cowboy Bebop the movie.
Yeah, but outside of the plain otakuism, it's it's just cute girls do cute things, kinda.
With some pretty good production values.
On military base. Which means you get a lot of really funny military dudes being military dudes and bro society stuff.
Yeah. The feel of the military base is very reminiscent of Hisune to Matsutan.
Yes.
That kind of feel.
Yeah. But I think more chaotic.
Yeah, a bit more chaotic. It's the girls are kind of like the dragon pilots, except they're piloting not dragons but magic planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of got that kind of feel.
I just love the dudes. The show has a lot of dudes.
I
love all the dudes.
Herpus, did you show Whatta the thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's one dude who's a weird, obscure culture radio host who just gets to play himself as one of the radio dudes in the show, and it's cool.
Why is his last name Mafia? Or is it his first name that's Mafia? I don't know.
I don't know if his first or last name is Mafia.
By the way, that's the actual person, not the character. Who's just called Mafia.
We don't know.
We don't know.
But what's really cool about the show is that it actually has a really good sense of pace to the jokes throughout the slice life stuff.
Yes.
And the monster design is kind of interesting and fun.
Yeah.
I don't think the monster designs are pretty just anime blob monster design.
No. They're way cleaner than that. They're way cleaner than that, dude.
Yeah, but you can make cool anime blobs and bad anime blobs.
Yeah.
And this one has cool anime blobs.
Surprisingly, though, these monster blobs, right? They're way more legal than Gonzo monster blobs. And Gonzo monster blobs are really fun to look at, but these just feel clean to look at.
I feel like they would have been. Look, this show might have been better if Gonzo made it in 2003.
Yeah, they probably would.
Because
that Gonzo's just not.
If we had PS1 CGI on those fucking things, that would have been so fucking fun.
Oh yes, it would.
It would have been so ugly. What?
Bottom line, this show's got cute girls and sick planes.
Yes.
The battles are they're pretty fucking fun.
Look, the show is good because it has good character interaction. That's why it's good.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely true.
This is not an ambitious show. It's an otaku dumb show, but it's fun.
But it's well made.
I don't know. I feel like there's quite a bit of passion in this.
Yeah, because just kind of like how Girls from Panzer is just made by people who love what they made.
Yeah.
Even though it's dumb, and that's why it's so good because they loved it that much.
Yeah.
Cappi,
there's not that level of love in this, but it's still good.
I heard all of it, but I did not watch any of that franchise, so I have nothing to say.
Wait, what franchise?
Well, it's just an original. Anyway, Dragon Quest, no.
No.
Wait, is it original? But was this not a sequel?
No, this is not a sequel or anything. This is the first thing.
This is a new show.
Oh, then the thing okay then. because I don't use Live Shard. I was misinformed, so I guess I'll have to watch it.
Just watch. I'm streaming to you in Discord exactly what's gonna be.
No, that's not what she. That's the thing, though. She doesn't get her
when
information from Live Chart. She gets her information from.
In the beginning of every episode of this show.
Yeah, Cappi doesn't listen.
I tell you to use Live Chart.
So, I'm reinforcing your message. I'm sorry.
You're the only person probably who's listened to every single one of these episodes.
Yes.
You're the only consistent
I
viewer
will be the
of
last
Shard
one to
Party.
listen to you.
/ Shard
Moving on.
Hangover.
Go choose.
What a sharding shit.
Okay.
Anyway,
Go choose.
Yeah, go choose. Is the Order Rabbit? Is the
It's
first
probably
season.
still Go Chiyutsu, I assume.
It's still the same show. Whatever.
Has anybody seen it?
No.
All right, let's go next.
I'll watch it when I've seen the first and second season of the shit. Okay,
Pretty much.
Manga
Same.
Haikyuu. This was probably what I thought looked like the second best new show coming out of Chart Party.
Yeah.
It's probably like the third or fourth worst that we're still watching.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think that there's a potential in this show. See, it wasn't bad because it was bad. I felt like it was bad because I wanted an hour and I got half an hour. And we still haven't gotten to really see what this show's going for. But I like a lot of the like fighting stuff in this show. Like,
yeah, fighting stuff isn't bad.
Like the level of tech/magic we're at is just kind of cool to watch. I like the outfit designs for a lot of guys. I like the dramatic scenario that got us to the fight in the first episode. And so far, I feel like I know none of the characters, and I don't know what's going on, and don't know the world building, and don't know the reasons.
Yeah.
So once episode 2 happens and I get the exposition down, and we go to 3 and 4 and 5, and we really see what the show actually wants to do, this could still be a pretty good show.
Yeah.
But it's not as ambitious or cool. Like, basically, I thought this show was going to be Akudama Drive, and I thought Akudama Drive was going to be this show, and it sort of like switched, you know?
I think I get what you mean. Dude, just real quick about Akudama Drive again. Dude, I fucking love I love the world of Akudama Drive so much.
Yeah, me too. I love it so much. The
It's
limbs,
just
the fucking
Cyberpunk.
brown.
It's Cyberpunk
It's
2077.
I don't know
but
why,
grim,
but I like
but
the
dark, and I love it.
cyberpunk aesthetic with the brown. I don't know what it is.
God, it's so good.
Episode
Okay,
2 focuses way more on the world, so you
Yeah.
love that, Timbers.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick about Warheit though. Like, I feel like it's really ambitious with its world building, but it does not have the time to show off like half of it, even a quarter of it. Like, honestly, it feels like I was watching Trails in the Sky, and only Timmy will probably get this. But like, it felt like they had this giant world that they just could not convey, and they have all of these characters that they need to convey. So they kind of like quickly they quickly go through a lot of them.
Okay, so I want to focus on one thing. Notice
To be
in the
clear.
poster, there is a cute girl. In the show, she's very cute, and she is a tech wizard. And I love tech wizards.
Is she a
As a
tech
concert,
wizard?
yes, she has a sci-fi staff.
She
and
has
shoots
a
magic
staff.
bolts from a sci-fi. She is a tech wizard.
It's a staff. It's
Tech
an ordinary
mages
staff.
are fucking cool, and I love tech mages. That's all I gotta say.
Tech mages are not cool on principle. Like, honestly, she could just be a wizard for all we know. We don't know that she's a tech wizard.
She's a tech mage.
It looks so much like just an ordinary staff.
I
alright?
love tech mages.
All right,
She's a
dude.
tech mage.
All right. If you want to think that she's a tech mage, you
Also,
can think
whenever I
she might
see
be a
her,
tech
I
mage.
start singing Ruby music.
Oh God, no.
Now, I haven't seen Ruby, but I have played the Osu map. I played the Osu map to Red Like Roses a lot of times, and I like that song. So whenever I see her, because she sort of feels like that music video to Red Like Roses, I just start singing Red Like Roses.
Also, Warhide is just like it's just towing the line where I think where I'm about to say like let's drop it, but it's just above that line, just above.
There's
it.
just something interesting about it, and I
Yeah.
want to see again. It's a show that didn't show me where it's going yet, and I feel like I don't want to drop it until I know exactly where it's going. And the setup so far is not bad enough where I'm like, okay, this
Yeah.
has to go somewhere bad. It could just as well go somewhere good.
I mean, the setup's like it's. I don't know if sloppy is the right word, but like it feels.
It's just not finished yet. We just don't. I feel like the setup isn't even done yet.
I'm just thinking about like just the production of the setup. Like it's
Nah,
just, I don't know.
production value is fine. I think the show looks fine.
It looks fine, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. Something feels off.
Also,
Alright.
they definitely have some ambitious writing in it because like they had a one character and he got to do something.
Yeah. All right.
That doesn't mean anything if you haven't seen it, but there's this one character who looks like he's not gonna get to do something and it's gonna be really sad and annoying, but then he actually gets to do something and it's cool.
Yep. I think that's about it.
Okay, Dogisa to show me your panties. Cappi, did you try this? This seems like something you'd
No.
try. Okay, you didn't. Thank
Really?
fucking God.
I don't think Timmy
Moving
watched
on.
the city.
Yeah,
I did not watch this. No.
Okay, Gymnastic Samurai.
Mm-hmm.
It's another Mappa show that I can't quite say is bad yet.
Damn. We got him, boys.
Cappi?
I don't want to watch it. Just from the trailer, I can see it as being... I will do nothing but to cry at the end, and no matter what the end, I don't want to.
So Studio Mappa had a massive hit with Yuri on Ice, and they now bring you Yuri on Carpets.
Yep.
But I instantly like all the characters of Taisa Samurai a lot more than I did with the characters of Yuri on Ice.
I think the lolly just really brings it all together, doesn't it?
Don't call her that.
No, it's true though.
There's a lolly
It's
face.
true.
No.
Look at the poster!
No.
There's the lolly, yes. And she's wearing suspenders and it's very good. But here's the thing, right?
called the kid.
I just think that the main character of this is a lot more likable than Yuri. Because I constantly feel like I'm watching Yuri on Ice. Because I feel like this is a character who like was kind of good but never really realized his talent. And so never really did something. But we're actually following this silver medalist from the Olympics who's sort of like, he's hit 30 and he's not like in his prime anymore, but he doesn't want to retire. And the fact that we're watching a guy who was actually the fucking like one of the best ever, that's cool. Because it just puts this story from a different angle than Yuri on Ice did, and I like it way more. Because it makes his downfall before the like plots start running in the show feel a lot more poignant. Otherwise, yeah, it's Yuri on Ice, Map again, original. I really like it. I think the character's really fun. I think there's some cringe aspects to it, but that was the case in Yuri on Ice too. I also don't think it's gonna hit Tumblr as hard because gymnastics is not as gay as ice skating is.
I mean, also mostly because like this isn't gay. It can't. I don't think
it's not. I don't think the show's actually gay. No.
I don't think it can be. He has a wife.
Yeah,
he has a wife and a kid.
Yeah,
and he's very dedicated.
Wife. He has a dead wife. Yeah.
He has a dead wife, but he has a kid. Like,
yeah.
All right.
It might be gay between the ninja and the headband boy.
It might be.
Because ninja could very well be gay.
I mean, the art style does lend itself to it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my take on Taisa Samurai. It's looking to me like it's gonna be slightly better than Yuri on Ice.
I just hope they can keep up with it.
Which by the way, I didn't dislike Yuri on Ice. I still thought it was a good show. I just think that Mappa fucked the production values, on the TV release, and I gotta give them some shit for that. Mappa doesn't know how to schedule a fucking production. Fuck you, Mappa.
All right, calm down.
Get off your case.
Next one.
Literally nuke this studio.
Shut up. Okay, so has anybody here watched Digimon Adventure?
Yep.
No.
God damn it! Oh, you said you were joking?
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So
Next.
It's on last season anyway, so continuing.
Okay, so who here's seen Love Live?
No, you can't just derail the show like that. You can't just skip over this stuff, okay? You can't skip over this train stuff.
Oh my god.
You actually can't skip over this train stuff. We have to stop at every single fucking whole plots. Okay?
He's building up.
Station.
So Rail Romano here. Rail Romano is a train show based on a train girls gacha game where each girl is a train, and it's an otaku show like Kankol, but they're trains.
I want to get off Rail Romano's wild ride.
You mean wild tracks?
Wild train.
Skip the tracks, dude.
Please.
No. So this is a show that's a short, like 3-minute show, and why do I think it's watchable? Because all the girl designs are actually really fucking cute because they're gacha characters, so of course they're pretty cute. Like, that's just the gacha thing. But then, like, the show's really bad, okay?
Yeah.
It's really bad. If you don't know all the shit about, like, train otakuism in Japan, you will not get fucking anything about this show. There's no point in watching it. Except making train puns to make Herpus want to kill himself. Which I did for a solid... The show's like 3 minutes. I spent a solid like 12 minutes making train puns.
After the show was over, and I said, all right, we're not doing this just because as soon as I mentioned train puns, your face just lit up, and then you just started.
Look, the conductor had to step on the vehicle.
I'm gonna be in the caboose.
Look, all these girls have really nice cabooses. I'm just gonna say.
What? Okay.
Okay, I got my section out.
Great,
we can now truck along.
God damn it!
That's
Stop
not
it.
a train joke. Whatever. Okay, who has here seen Love Live?
Nobody.
I've seen Love Live.
Who's seen the recent Love Live?
I should have seen Love Live because
you
I've been playing
you
the game for years, but I have
This is
watched
third
none of it.
generation. This is
You meant
third generation
original Love Live.
Okay, original Love Live. I've seen season 1 and 2. I actually think they're pretty good. Nothing to write home about, but they're like solid shows. Then I saw Sunshine season 1, and I didn't think it was that good. Even though the characters are like a little bit cuter, the story is just not as good. And then this is like the third gen as far as I can see, and I'm not gonna watch it. Fuck all of it. Pocket Monsters 2019 is still the worst season of Pokemon to ever fucking happen after 2 of the best ones happened right before it, which is really sad. It's really, really bad. Strike Witches, Road to Berlin.
It's a new Strike Witches.
Yeah.
Who's what? Strike Witches, yeah!
Still going on.
Still going strong.
Look, Strike Witches is just, honestly, in a season where Sigurdrifa is happening, there's no reason to watch Strike Witches.
I don't know, dude. I feel like
Strike Witches is the OG of that genre of otaku.
I know, but Sigurdrifa is just better.
Yeah, it probably is.
Okay, Hypnosis, Mike.
No, we're skipping.
Okay,
we're not doing this.
Yes.
Oh god, no.
I
Alright,
was
Cappi, come on.
so into it in the scene right before the OP, where we got like big business to the woman called Otome something, saying, "All right, my party of wards took over the government. All weapons are illegal. Knife, guns, forget about it. Everybody will fight with microphones that can hypnotize people. Those are your new weapons."
And now rap battling is the ultimate form of combat.
But then she used pretty much the specific words that, well, forget warmongering, man. Now the woman will take over the future or some shit like that. I was like, yes, let's go. And then it was really fucking bad, and I closed it. It just gacha bullshit.
Okay, yeah, it is a sexy boys gacha game thing, kind of, right?
You can call them sexy, yeah. I mean, they are
It's definitely like a Bishonen type thing, right?
Yes.
Fujo bait. Here's the thing, though.
Yes.
This show is supposedly about rap battling. So there were 2...
Oh, no, and the other thing that made me hyped up, there was a specific, like, major rating of, like, explicit, like, words are going to be used here. And I'm like, oh, shit, what's going to happen? It's really fucking boring.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I said to Herpus, I'll watch this show, even if the plot's shit, so long as the rap battling is fucking good. The show's marked red. So, here's the thing. The OP, I actually really liked. The rapping in the OP was pretty fucking fun. There was a lot of different styles showcased. The animation was really fun. Then this show happened, and it starts with a rap battle right off the bat. Now, already when that happened, I was a bit worried. Because the thing about rap battling is that it's all about the punches. It's all about having good punchlines and actual burns and actually fucking hitting your opponent. If you're just like swagging in a rap battle, you're doing it wrong. This rap battle, because it happens in the first 2 minutes of the show, we know nothing about these characters, so there can be no punches. So these characters are just going like, oh, my crew's good, I am hot, you're not. I have the mic, I rock the mic better, shaka flaka baka baka blah flecker. That's the whole fucking rap battling of the show. And while the flow is kind of cool, and they're actually like, yeah, no, they're on a beat, they're doing it. The lyrics, and they have like these like really fucking intense lyric things going on, where like the lyrics like appear on screen, and they're like boom boom words, yeah, fuck yeah, boom boom, it's bombastic. There's shit flying all over the place. Like it's actually like hard to see what's going on, because the fucking lyric video that's happening behind the character is so intense. But the lyrics suck! So I couldn't watch it, so I dropped it after the first rap battle.
I feel like I could say some counterpoints to this, but I'm not going to, because I'm very afraid that if I do, we might watch the first episode again, or watch the second episode, God forbid. Alright, Fruit Tart? Anybody?
Fruit Tart? Okay, guys. Fruit Tart?
They cried.
Okay.
God damn it!
This show... Okay, hey, shut up. Shut the fuck up. This show is my show for 2 reasons. First of all, Canadian propaganda with this blonde girl.
She's not from Canada, though.
But she's got a maple. She's wearing red, and she's got a fucking red maple leaf on her shirt. That's
and
Canadian
she's blonde.
That is subtle. She's blonde. That's subtle
That's
Canadian
subtle.
propaganda.
I think she's Canadian. Look, the
propaganda.
only reason we're saying she's not Canadian is because it says she's from Kawagawa, right? Mm-hmm. But I think that her parents are probably from Canada. She's just a first-generation native Japanese in her family.
Which probably is based.
It's probably that.
Yeah, she's blonde. Also, makes sense. I believe it.
Also, she's from the area right next to the area where you lived in Japan for that like half year or something. Whenever you were there.
I was in Yokohama.
Yeah, and that's like right next to Kawagawa, right?
Kanagawa's the opposite side.
No, it's like Tokyo, then you have Kawagawa, and then you have Yokohama in like a trinity thing along the same area of the... Or I think you like go through Kawagawa to get to Yokohama or something.
Oh, you're right. No, Kanagawa's to the west of Yokohama.
Yeah, it's right next to
Tokyo. Yeah, you're right. I guess I was near there.
I guess the guy who lived there for a while just didn't know the map as well as I did. Oof. Ah, fuck.
The hell
Yeah,
out.
sorry.
Alright, first start. Canadian propaganda and also weaponized tears for the forces of good at the end of the first episode. It's based. Best show of the season.
It's monetized tears, but whatever.
Shut the fuck up.
So this show is like we have
All the girls are insanely cute. It's ridiculous.
Okay, hold the phone. Those buns are not okay.
No,
Those
the buns are great. I love
not
the
cute.
buns. Dude, the buns are so good. Oh my god.
No, they're not.
Okay, I want to put this in context. So Timbits here.
Double buns are insane.
Timbits here has had Rin from Eurocamp as his Discord profile picture ever since that show aired, and now we have double Rin.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
So of course Timbits would like it.
All the girls are mega cute. I love bun girl. I love Canadian girl. And I love main girl. Big titty girl. You can take or leave, but there's always got to be one.
New girl's gonna be interesting.
New girl looks cute too. Yeah, this show's got the best girls of the season.
I'm gonna say this. It is a really average show, but it's on the good side of average.
Yeah.
It's on the good side of average. Yeah. It's funny. It's cute.
Yeah. And it's like.
And it's not Baisatsu.
I kind of like the idea of like these idols kind of don't even want to be idols, but they're like doing it for the money.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel it. I like it. I'm into it. I'm gonna watch
like the monetization of like they're basically like they're making a basically YouTube show, but it runs on TV, and it's just the story of them trying to be idols even though they don't really want to. That's how they're monetizing themselves, and I just think that's a cool fucking concept.
It is.
Quick question. Now, both of you guys seems to like it. I have not watched it yet. Didn't really have the intention. Mm-hmm. What do you guys like it so much, and it's pretty low in ratings right now?
It's just a really quality cute girls do cute things show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not really.
I would compare it to like
it's got pretty good production values, and the girls are really cute.
I would compare it to something like New Game.
Comic Wave?
Comic Girls.
Comic Girls, yeah.
I wouldn't say it's as good as either of those, but yeah,
probably not as good as either of those. But like it's in that area, and it's just not bad.
Yeah.
What is that show about them making video games? For Stella no Maho.
Yeah.
It's very similar in quality to Stella no Maho.
I feel like it's better than Stella no Maho.
Maybe it's very much in there. So
Detective Conan. So guys, you see the new episode of Conan?
No,
what?
Fuck off.
What?
One room,
what?
fuck off.
What? One room, bad.
Xenozard, fuck off.
Can't believe
Xenozard.
Tales of Chrysonia, fuck off. Geld Kyoryu, it's still.
Yay.
I'm still hyped for it. I'm still really hyped for the fucking. for the Space Neko Company cinematic universe to continue. Or if it's Kamikaze Doga. I don't know which of those two studios is the one that actually did fucking Poppet Pipiku. But whichever one, it's their cinematic universe and they're continuing it in the anime. I love it.
Yes. We still have it. Like we haven't seen the next episode of it because it's still,
Yeah.
it's re-airing.
Yeah, it's re-airing, so episode 8 is still 33 days away. My Setsu. This is the only show we greened.
We fucked up, guys. We fucked up.
We fucked up.
We fucked up bad.
What?
So
this is the only show we greened on Chart Party. It's not good.
It's really not.
So I elected to not drop this after episode 1 because it's a show about this like duo stand-up comedy thing, right? And we still didn't have it happen a single time. Like they did not do a stand-up comedy in episode 1.
Yep. What they did is that they repeated a joke that failed, and they mentioned failed, and then they repeated the joke over and over again. They
basically say like, this is a really bad joke, and then they make that joke 17 times.
Yes.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
It was really awkward.
Like realistically, they probably do it like 5 or 6 times in the first episode.
Yeah. It was a really bad episode.
In its entirety. They don't even cut it down. They do like the entire thing 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. I want to see them do an actual stand-up routine and see how the show does that. So I'm not gonna drop it until I see at least one of them. Please, give me one in episode 2.
Is it not? Have you seen? You guys haven't seen episode 2? Okay.
No,
we haven't. It's out, but like we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just came out.
Yeah, it pretty much just came out. Right. Also, I want to mention something, right? So, like, the fact that we didn't get to see their stand-up routine, but instead got to see 4 cute girls singing and pretending to be more or less being in an idol show. Like, while fucking Fruit Tart just has 2 characters flowing off of each other, doing comedy, way better than My Setsu.
Yep.
It's really fucking worrying and really, what the fuck is going on?
It's really sad.
Yeah.
It hurts.
It really does. Jesus Christ, it's so bad.
Major still shit. Gargura got an anime. I don't really care.
Just say stop if you guys have watched any of this, by the way.
It's a Grand Blue Shadowverse. No. I
No.
don't think I've seen anything
We're
else.
getting down to no.
Kiklos
Boom.
is still based. Oh.
Yep. Sword
I
Art
forgot that we watched this.
Yeah, it's
Sword of Akiganek is weird. The first episode was weird.
Yeah. It wasn't as weird as I'd hoped it to be.
It's like Muno Nanana. The guy introduced as the main character wasn't the main character.
Yeah.
In fact, out of these ones, this is the main character.
Yes. It's odd.
It's very odd. It's going for that Japanese spook thing, but it's doing it in a way that I find way more interesting. By just going off like, what the fuck is going on aspect way more. I'm having fun with us. It's a solid short.
Right.
Keep on watching.
Right.
I mean, I don't mind watching it, but like reading the synopsis, I just kind of thought it was just going to be working, but more on lethargic people like trying to work in a part-time store and like the drama or whatever might just happen. But it wasn't quite that. But hey, I don't mind watching it.
It was Japanese spooks.
I guess. Well, we'll see.
Then Kiklos is still one of the best things to ever happen.
Yep.
Kiklos is still based.
Inu to neko dochi wo kataru mainichi tameshi. This show's fun.
Yes, it is.
It's just cats are dicks, the show.
Cats are dicks.
Basically.
Cats are dicks, and dogs are cute and loyal.
Dogs are retarded and cats are dicks.
Yes.
I do want to say I had no intention of watching this at all, but somebody at Herpus told me to hey, are you watching this? Like, oh, I guess I'll give this a try. I'm not... It starts, a dog is acting way too cute and is being obnoxious, and I'm personally not into the dog and cat dynamic together. I've always grew up with, all the dogs and all the cats I ever had were, separate, not in the same, overlapping. So I'm just whatever. Until the cat started talking, it's holy shit, okay.
The cat's based. Dog's a bitch. Don't care about the dog. Cat is based.
Did you watch the show, Tibbs?
I've seen it, yeah.
Okay, so my favorite thing about the show. So basically, the setup of the show is dog is retarded and sets up a situation, and then cat breaks the situation for the joke by being based, right? Now, the best part about this whole show is the Mal page. So we're gonna go to the Mal page.
Okay.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Laser.
They're loading.
Dare you enter my magical realm?
Loading.
Of Mal.
Oh boy.
So note the names of the characters right here.
Neko-sama.
Neko-sama and Inu-kun. This is the best part of the show.
Just remind me, who's this guy? Because he's fantastic.
Sugizu Tomokazu?
Yes.
His voice is very familiar.
No!
Mal broke, so we can't watch it.
Well, you can find out at home.
Get that feeling of deja vu.
Do not get derailed by discussion. And episode 3, I cried a lot. It fucking got me, and I sobbed.
Yeah. So episode 3 breaks the thing, right? Because episode 1 and 2 is the same setup. It's the same joke, same setup, and different things, right? It's the same formula. Episode 3 breaks it completely and tells us a heartwarming story without a lot of jokes.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Within 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was good. So has anyone watched any of this shit, right? Did you watch Cappi?
Of course, it's fantastic. Look, the capybara-san rolls around, goes up and down the hill, eats, enjoy the hot spring. If you cannot agree with that, I'm sorry.
But he's a CG shit.
He is CG shit.
Look, my floor is capybara-san. That's my floor.
Your floor?
Okay.
The lowest thing she'll tolerate.
Okay.
Yes. So whatever you can throw to me is I agree, but capybara-san though.
These are all just kid shows. Not here.
Pretty much.
And yeah.
The rest is just the weird shit at the end of the list, so we don't need them.
Yeah. So as a roundup,
fall was cool.
Yeah, fall was way better than I thought.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Nasco.
He's saying fuck you, Natsuko, because Natsuko said the season was going to be good. And then Herpus was like, no,
and
it ain't.
And we were all like, no, Natsuko, you idiot, you absolute buffoon. And then he was right. Fuck that guy.
But he wasn't right because of the right reasons.
He wasn't right because of the right reasons.
I don't think he would have called out these shows.
I don't care. He was still right in the end, and I hate him for it.
Anyway, best shows of the season,
what is
Akudama Drive.
Akudama Drive, Kami-sama ni Nate.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen's really good.
And then Tonikaku Kawaii.
Quite up there.
Majo no Tabi Tabi is fucking good.
I don't know if it's up there, though.
I think, no, Majo Tabi Tabi is up there with, like, the best show of the season.
Yeah.
And then Majo Oyasumi is, like, right under that we just mentioned.
What else is there? Yeah. I feel like I could... no, Siegfried is not. Is it?
Taisho Samurai might be really good, but we still haven't, like, gotten...
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the point where it's like, well, it was great.
And the rest is, like...
Yeah, it's really like Akudama Drive, Jujutsu Kaisen...
Oh, and Kiklos is still fucking...
Kiklos is special this season.
There's 3 episodes left of Kiklos.
The last episode was so good.
There's 1 episode left, guys. There's just 1 episode left of Kiklos. It airs in 5 hours.
Damn, bro.
And then, like continuing shows like fucking Haikyuu, Great Pretender is still great.
Yeah.
Good ass season. This has been short Hangover.
I feel fulfilled.
We fixed it. I'm sorry.
It's been a hangover because Herpus has been drinking water the whole time. So I've
been drinking water the whole time too.
Gotta take a piss. Piss break, everyone. See you next season.
Yes.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.